congratulations to all of you out there, as well as the folks behind who succeeded. So middle schoolers whose performances were amongst the best, and I'm going to say them all, and then let's clap for them, are Isabella Houston, Daphne Angelette, Oscar Boise, Keyston Harrell, and Delilah Corey. Tragically, Daphne is ill today, and the competition is today, so we'll send her the tape, and we'll miss her, but we do not have a 7th grade competitor. Congratulations to all the upper schoolers whose performances were amongst the best. Peter Bigham, Sage Dobbins, Kai Zender, Abby Garner, Garrett Crawford Gilliam, Austin Davis, Kai Cameron, Ellie Kapitsky, Esme Schmann, Morgan Freeman Bolton, and Louisa Blackburn. Okay, we're about to begin. It'll be a little bit shorter than usual because we do not have our 7th grade competitor, and this year our 8th graders only competing with 1 poem. So we'll be a little bit shorter than usual. I have never once, none of us have had any trouble with an audience, but a reminder that this is really hard to do, especially you guys right here, like perfect calmness is very helpful and supportive of the work that they're doing. Congratulations to all 6 of our finalists, 5 of whom are here today. And here's how it will work. They will go one by one. There'll be a pause in between. You can clap at the end of a poem. You'll know they're done because it'll look different. We'll all help you clap. And then we're done for the day. Good? We're going to start with Delilah Corey.
Cow Song by Elena Karina Byrne. I heard them far off, deep calling, from behind us invisible floor door. The wall of metronome from the after rain mud was one giant body. Arizona's yellow arm's length of light all the way to my own body standing at the edge of the field called me. I moved toward them and they toward me as if asking for something from nothing as memory does each face. Dumbfounded, dumb and found by the time frame of my own fear surrounded at dusk. There was a plastic grocery bag, its ghost body cornered small against a tree, and there was a heavy smell. Desolation is equal to contained energy now. Their heavy bodies slowed toward me, my own slow inside their circle without calling. Calling is a Swedish song for cows, not a pillowcase pulled over the head. Here, the mountains could be seen from far away. It is an abandoned physics, a floor door, my own head call hurting me, and hearing nothing but them. Bone for bone's female indicates the inside mouth, and singing is grief alone and is curved. You can't stop shifting no matter how slow. It sounds like confusion in one direction. I want to tell you this in your absence. It sounds like the oak. It sounds like the oak of floorboards in God's head.
Truth is, I want to escape myself, by Nora Allen. Truth is, I want to escape myself. Detach my body from my skin, feel it layer by layer to recover, beneath the surface of petals and thorns, piled up year after year. Who I am, who I want to be. The flower that grows from the dirt. The feather that flies free between the cracks of fences. A wise woman once told me, don't worry about you. Worry about who you could be. I want to be the woman who sits at a desk and writes pieces of oceans, rivers, on a white space in a place where imagination has no border.
The Darkling Thrush by Thomas Hardy. I leant upon a coppice gate when frost was spectre gray, and winter's dregs made desolate the weakening eye of day. The tangled vine stems scored the sky like strings of broken lyres, and all mankind that haunted nigh had sought their household fires. The land's sharp features seemed to be the century's corpse outlent. His crypt, cloudy canopy, the wind is deafened. The ancient pulse of germ and earth was shrunken, hard and dry, and every spirit upon earth seemed fervorless as I. At once a voice arose among the lake twigs overhead, in a full-hearted evensong of joy illuminated. An aged thrush, frail, gaunt, and small, in blaster-ruffled plume, had chosen thus to fling his soul upon the growing gloom. So little cause of carolings, of such ecstatic sound, was written on terrestrial things afar or nigh around, that I could think there trembled through his happy good night air some blessed hope, whereof he knew and I was unaware.
Cartoon Physics, Part 1, by Nick Flynn. Children under, say, 10 should not know that the universe is ever expanding, inexorably pushing into the vacuum, galaxies swallowed by galaxies whole, solar systems collapsing, all of it acted out in silence. At 10 we are still learning the rules of cartoon animation, that if a man draws a door on a rock, only he can pass through it. Anyone else who tries will crash into that rock. Children should stick with burning houses, cars, ships going down, earthbound, tangible disasters. You can run back into a burning house, sinking boats have lifeboats. The trucks will come with their ladders. If you jump, you will be saved. A child places her hand on the roof of a school bus and drives across the city of sand. She knows the exact spot it will skid, at which point the bridge will give, who will swim to safety and who will be pulled under the ships. She will learn that if a man runs off the edge of a cliff, he will not fall until he notices his mistake.
Test. Where the Wild Things Go by G. Gilson. The night Max wore his wolf suit made him infamous. Bred the child star, never set to bed. Middle school, Max started drinking. Not in my house, his mother begged. No, wild thing. Max reminded her who bought this condo, who paid for her meds. Freshman year, Max raved, roared unusual book sales, Max kept his head down, laughed at the drunken frat boys. Bro, let the wild rumpus start. Max said no thanks, and volunteered for the Peace Corps instead. 2 years in Kenya, 1 in Belarus, the president thought Max might be of some use. Max moved to Washington, appointed at the State Department a cultural attaché. One important day, Max wore his wolf gray suit, then drove home well past rush hour in a freak snowstorm. Max drove on the deserted beltway, thought it his throne. Yes, Max belted, this is where the wild things roam.
This body, Irene Watson. My body is perfect and imperfect and tough and girl and big and thick hair and short legs and scraped knee and healed scar and heart beating and hands that hold and a voice that bellows and feet that dance and arms that embrace. And my mama's eyes, and my daddy's smile, and my grandma's hope. And my body is a masterpiece. And my body is mine.
The Conqueror Worm by Edgar Allan Poe. Lo, it is a gala night within the lonesome latter years. An angel throng, bewinged, bedight in veils and drowned in tears. Sit in a theater to see a play of hopes and fears, while the orchestra breathes fitfully the music of the spheres. Minds in the form of God on high mutter and mumble low, and hither fly. Here puppets they, who come and go at bidding of vast formless things that shift the scenery to and fro, flapping from out their condor wings. Invisible, woe! That motley drama, oh, be sure it shall not be forgot, with its phantom chased forevermore by a crowd that sees it not. Through a circle that ever returneth into the selfsame spot, and much of madness, and more of sin, and horror the soul of the plot. But see, amid the mimic a calling shapen true, a blood-red thing that writhes from out the scene of solitude. It writhes with mortal pains, the minds become its food. And seraphs sob at vermin things, in human gore and view. Out are the lights, out all, and over each quivering form, the curtain of funeral pall comes down with the rush of a storm, while the angels, all pallid and wan, uprising, unveiling, affirm that the play is the tragedy of man, and its hero, the conqueror worm.
I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry. Line. And breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. I willed my keepsakes sign away what portion of me be assailable. And then it was there interposed a fly with blue, uncertain, stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see.
Cartoon Physics by Nick Flynn. Children under, say, 10 shouldn't know that the universe is ever expanding. Inexorably pushing into the vacuum. Galaxies swallowed by galaxies, whole solar systems collapsing. All of it acted out in silence. At 10, we are still learning the rules of cartoon animation. That if a man draws a door on a rock, only he can pass through it. Anyone else who tries will crash into the rock. 10-year-olds should stick with burning houses, car wrecks, ships going down, earthbound, tangible disasters, arenas where they can be heroes. You can run back into a burning house. Sinking ships have lifeboats. The trucks will come with their ladders. If you jump, you will be saved. A child places her hand on the roof of a school bus and drives across the city of sand. She knows the exact spot it will skid, at which point the bridge will give, who will swim to safety, and who will be pulled under by sharks. She will learn that if a man runs off the edge of a cliff, he will not fall until he realizes his mistake.
Amazing, they were amazing. Thank you all for being a great audience. We'll have the winners posted before the end of the day.